job and also mental. I would tell somebody who's trying to join the Guard, or thinking about it, that it's a great opportunity. Opportunities for school, training, discipline, leadership. There's a lot of opportunities. It broadens your spectrum.
Text 278-ACR to 70000 to join the Tennessee Army National Guard.
The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network. This is Carson-Newman basketball on the Eagle Sports Network.
Shot up in transition. No, Bowens follows through and jams it down with two hands.
We're getting you set for game day with the countdown to tip-off, powered by the Appalachian Electric Cooperative. Carson-Newman basketball is brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative. AEC, bringing the winning game plan to your team. By Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Pepsi, the official beverage of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By Magaha Electric, providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By InterDigital, IT support and marketing laser-focused on your success. By the Bible Insurance Agency, the agency that's service-built. By Aramark, a foundation of fresh food and speedy service. By Lisa's Country Kitchen, the best food for the best prices. By Quality Suites, an official hotel of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Tennessee National Guard, a generation of volunteers. And by ShopCNEagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Feeds Bush at the right point. Around a Dyer left wing. Dyer wants another three. Splash! Rin Ace in Fuego!
Now, here's the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
Greetings, salutations, and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you courtside to historic Frosty Holt Fieldhouse, where Carson-Newman's Eagles are set to square off with the Wolves of Newberry. Eagles 13-7, 10-6 in the league, trying to get back on the winning track after a loss to a top 25 team, as is Newberry. Eagles lost on Saturday to number 16 Lincoln Memorial, while the Wolves dropped a road game to number 18 Queens. Newberry comes in 9-8, 9-6 in sack play. Wolves haven't lost to Carson-Newman since Jason Taylor took over as head coach in the 18-19 season. Eagles trying to snap that streak. 4 straight losses to the Wolves. Pardon me, I should say Taylor took over in 19-20. Eagles trying to snap that streak and avoid a season sweep at the hands of Newberry. Defense was there in the first meeting. Eagles limited the Wolves to 55 points, but Carson-Newman could not buy a bucket. Cian returns to a little more full strength. Luke Brennigan cleared for play today after missing the last 2 games with a back spasm, while Ren Dyer still sidelined, but he is at least in the building today. That's a good sign for Ren Dyer. Check in with Chuck Benson. His pregame comments head your way when we come back after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
At Aramark, this year we go back to our foundation. At Aramark, we are great food and great service with great guests. That is the Aramark way. From coffee at Maples to sandwiches in Stokely, Aramark is here to produce high-quality food for you. A foundation of fresh food, a foundation of speedy service, and a foundation that's built for you, now and for the future. That is the Aramark way.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
An interview with head coach Chuck Benson heads your way in 60 seconds on the Eagles Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles.
Time to check in with the Eagles head coach. Here's Chuck Benson alongside the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
Back on the AEC countdown to tip-off. At long last, Carson-Newman returns to the Roost and Holt Fieldhouse to take on the Newberry Wolves. I'm Adam Cavalier alongside Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Chuck, after 5 of these last 6 and 3 straight and 6 days on the road, how nice is it to finally be back inside the friendly confines of Holt Fieldhouse?
Obviously, we are excited to be back to the house. That was a great challenge for our team, and I like how we responded to the challenge overall. But I would be lying if I didn't say we love playing at home, and we love playing in front of the people that support and care for us, and so we're excited to say the least.
Lost the first meeting this season to Newberry, 55-51 in a defensive rock fight. I think if you were told before the game that you were going to hold Newberry to 55 points, you'd like your chances, but could knock down an open shot to save your lives. Based on how the offense was executed, outside of the release to the ball going in more cases than not out of the bucket, the first meeting, how much do you change offensively, schematically, given that you got open look after open look?
We've tweaked some things because Newberry has changed some. We've changed some. So we've tweaked some things, but there have been no wholesale changes. We think we know what they'll do, and it's what they've been doing, which is much like what they did early in the season. I do think we will be more confident, more comfortable, probably more than even confident. We'll be more comfortable shooting in our own gym. But if we defend it at the level we're capable and make some shots, I like our chances.
You've been dinged up. Rendyer's missed the last couple. Luke Brennigan's missed the last couple. Luke has been cleared for takeoff against the Wolves. How much does his presence mean to this team?
He was doing a great job prior to being sidelined with a back injury, and continued to add value when he was out, as basically trying to serve as a coach even in games and practices. So he's been of value. But now that he's back, I think we'll have to, as the game progresses, we'll have to determine what he's capable of doing. Minute-wise, he's been out a bit and has really been limited what he could do, if anything. So we got to manage that properly. And then, of course, we're still without Wren, but we're hoping to have him back in the very near future.
Adam Cavalier alongside Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. You look at Newberry. Quandavian McCollum had a double-double, 20 and 12, the first time that you guys played. He has been the only guy, along with Limestone's Io Dada, to score more than his average against you as a leading scorer for a team coming in. Obviously, it's not just Quandavian McCollum. Ford and Brown are very good players, and you have said it's more about shot type than the player. But bearing what he did in mind, is he a focal point, or is it attack the Wolves in a similar fashion defensively?
We'll use a lot of the same strategies, but we know that from the last game, McCollum and Ford tallied 67% of the points scored on us in that game. So we're mindful of those guys. We're going to use some trapping if necessary to slow down McCollum. And then with Ford, I mean, he's on a tear. He's averaging 5 made threes a game over the last 4 games, and so he's hot as a firecracker. We've just got to be mindful of where he is, and we'll do that. I just think we got to, as you just said, we've got to limit variety. We got to make sure that we limit rim attack twos, free throws, and second chances, transition baskets, and then we've got to make shots ourselves. So it really is. Then at the end of the day, the team that can impact the opponent's shot making and the team that can make shots typically has the best chance to win.
All right, Chuck, pleasure as always. Good luck today against the Wolves.
Thanks, Kevin.
It's Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Starting lineup head your way when the AEC countdown tip-off returns after these messages. This is the Eagles Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Decades ago, your local electric co-op was formed to make sure everyone who needed electricity had it. And as time went on, as our communities continued to grow, so did the need for electricity. And time again, we've made certain that need has been met. Today, we're still doing everything in our power to keep affordable, reliable electricity flowing. It was our purpose then, it's our purpose now, and that'll never change.
AEC, your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative. Don't go anywhere. Tip-off is next.
Trip Davis, marvelous, with the hands on one end and the guile to finish on the other.
More CN memories are headed your way on the Eagles Sports Network. Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
This
Fires the three, and
is Carson-Newman men's basketball on the Eagles Sports Network.
buzzer and ball game. Carson-Newman reigns over the Royals. The Eagles take home the 2021 Pilot Flying J South Atlantic Conference Men's Basketball Championship.
Today's game is brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative, Domino's, the Carson-Newman Chick-fil-A, by ShopCNEagles.com, the Eagle Club, the Bible Insurance Agency, by Pepsi, the Tennessee National Guard, by Magaha Electric, InterDigital, Quality Sweets, and by Lisa's Country Kitchen. Now back to the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
Adam Cavalier, happy to have you courtside at Holt Fieldhouse for Carson-Newman and Newberry. Now for all the pregame introductions, here's Holt Fieldhouse PA man Brian McCarter.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to historic Holt Fieldhouse for today's matchup between the Wolves of Newberry and your Carson-Newman Eagles. And now, fans, please direct your attention courtside, and let's welcome the starting players for each team. First, please welcome to the floor the starting five for the Wolves of Newberry. Senior guard from Eaton, Georgia, 0, Marcus Ford. Junior from Columbia, South Carolina, number 1, TJ Brown. Freshman from Columbia, South Carolina, number 10, Davario Shepard. Freshman from beautiful Traverse City, Michigan, number 14, Malachi Strimlow. And a junior from Clio, South Carolina, number 23, Quandavian McCullum. Your head coach of the Wolves of Newberry is Jason Taylor. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome to the floor your starting five for your Carson-Newman Eagles. Up first, freshman guard from Greenville, South Carolina, number 2, Nick Brannigan. From the Queen City of Charlotte, North Carolina, sophomore, number 5, Caleb Bridgewater. Senior from the nuclear city of Oak Ridge, Tennessee, number 10, E.J. Bush. From Charlotte, North Carolina, junior, number 24, Bryant Thomas. And from Tennessee's capital, Nashville, Tennessee, senior, number 50, Trip Davis. Your assistant coaches, Dave Gorman, Clinto Ross, Joe Larry, and KT Carter. Your head coach, raised and reared in the shadow of White Rock, is Chuck Benson.
Back courtside here at Holt Fieldhouse. Adam Cavalier, glad to have you alongside as Carson-Newman looks to salvage a split with the Newberry Wolves in the season series. Wolves won game 1, 55-51. Eagles out in the pristine home whites with blue numbers. All black jerseys for the Wolves with scarlet numbers trimmed in white. Thomas wins the tip, and the Eagles begin the game with the basketball, moving left to right. Davis bounces in the high post to Bryant Thomas, guarded tightly by McCollum, puts the ball on the floor, dribbles down to the left block and draws a foul. As they charge, it's got to be on McCollum. His first, team's first. The signal's on 2-3, but there's no 2-3 on the floor. Luke Joseph's on the bench right now for the Wolves. Eagles get a fresh 20 seconds as the Wolves go to a 1-1-3 zone, now morphing 2-3. CN goes 3 around 2, 10 to shoot. Into the high post, Bridgewater, bounce it down the Bush right block, kick out Bridgewater, right wing, tries a 3, swirls it home. Long distance dedication drops for the Eagles, 3-0. The opening advantage for CN with 9:22 to play in the first half. Wolves onto the offensive end against the Eagles matchup zone. Right wing, T.J. Brown bounces down low. Cutter, McCollum, middle of the lane, banks it in off the window, off the feed from Strimlow. 3-2, Eagles by a point, 19:05 to play in the first half. A little token full court pressure for the Wolves. They back off as Davis brings it over the timeline right side. Davis feeds Thomas at the head of the key, drives on McCollum to the right block, hop step, leans up, 2 hands. Thomas shoves it in off the glass. 5-2, Eagles by a triple, 18:15 to play in the first half. Wolves clad in all black, bring it right to left. Strimlow. 2-hand pass into the left corner, flip it back out to the left wing for T.J. Brown. Brown drives inside, shot up, Bryant Thomas erases it, and Thomas has tied the career record for blocks. 109 for his career, all level with Andy Tipton atop the leaderboard. Eagles onto the offensive end with the rebound. They turn it over. A Davis pass lobbed into the high post, pilfered by Brown. Brown off to the races, gets the cup and lays it in off the window. 5-4, Eagles by 1. 2 minutes gone in the first half. Bush over the timeline, center court, picked up by Strimlow the whole way. Bush dribbles to the right side of the lane, floats it out, Brannigan right point. Back inside, Bush right block. Kick out Brannigan, head of the key, wide open, looking at triple. Front of the 10, no good. Bush undercut, going for the rebound. It's out of bounds, and the call is out of bounds. Chuck Benson nonplussed with the communication. Newberry ball. Wolves can take their first lead of the game on this possession. Wolves have it in the right wing. Now out to the left corner. Dump it left elbow for McCollum. McCollum feeds left corner for Brown. Drives, dishes, right wing. Strimlow a three. Strimlow buries it. Malachi Strimlow, 42% on the year, but that's just his 9th made three of the season. And the Wolves have their first lead at 2. 7-5, 17:05 to play in the first half. Eagles looking for answer points. Both teams making shots early. Thomas at the free throw line. Dribbles inside of McCollum. Turns, right hand over top of him. Bryant Thomas knocks it down. 4 early points for Bryant Thomas. 7-7 ball game. 16:44 to play in the first half. Wolves move it right to left against the Eagles zone. Strimlow. Or the left corner for Ford into the high post. McCollum. Left elbow. Jay back of the 10. No good. Bush cleans up the rebound. Outlets it to Nick Brennigan left side. Brennigan into the front court. Bounces down to Thomas left block. Draws a double team. Passes out of it. Brennigan left wing. Skip pass right corner. Davis drives the baseline. Whistle. And this could be a pretty pivotal foul. Quandavian McCollum was shuffle stepping, and it is on him. That's his second for a near nightly double-double. 14 points, 8 boards a game for McCollum. An all-conference performer has quickly picked up his second and the team's second. Shot clock at 20. Eagles inbound to Davis left wing for a catch three. Short off the front of the 10. Rebound loose and snagged by Ford in the middle of the lane for the Wolves. All square at 7 with 16:10 to play in the first half. Wolves front court. Right corner. Here's a catch three. Halfway down and out. Won't drop from Shepard. Bush snares the rebound for the Eagles. Carson-Newman floats up the floor. Bridgewater, left corner. Gets it to the head of the key. Bush around the horn to Brennigan, right wing. Zone defense for the Wolves in a 7-7 ball game. Brennigan bounces high post. Bush at the free throw line. Drives on Strimlow. Shoots over top of him. And connects. Nothing but net from 10 feet out over the SAC logo. 9-7. Carson-Newman retakes the lead. 15:40 to play in the first half. Efficient offense for both of the conference's top 2 scoring defenses. Eagles and Wolves, only 2 in the league that give up fewer than 70 a game. Wolves kick it into the left corner for Shepard. Shepard floats it out, head of the key. Here's an NBA range 3, short front of the 10 from Brown. Thomas the rebound. Thomas over the timeline, center court. Chest pass Brennigan right wing, feed Davis in the right corner. And Davis is hand checked. Driving the right baseline, I believe that's DeVario Shepard, and indeed that is the case. First on Shepard, third on the Wolves, and we come to a break in the action. 15:14 to play in the first half. 9-7. Eagles lead it. Carson-Newman, 4 of 6 from the field. Eagles with efficient offense here on the Eagles Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles.
9-7, Eagles leading with 15:14 to play in the first half. A friendly reminder, Eagle fans, that AEC is your Touchstone Energy Cooperative. Service you can trust and value, you can depend on. Powering Mossy Creek, we're AEC, member-owned and service-driven. 9-7, Carson-Newman leads it. 15:14 to play in the first half, and the Eagles have the ball. Out of the break, Zhao, the trigger man, fires to the right wing for Trip Davis. He saves it into the bench, and it's picked up by Shepard. Turnover for the Eagles. Brown in transition. Can't convert at the cup. Rebound at the free throw line by Johnson. Second chance for the Wolves. Left corner, Brown. Right hand handles against Luke Brennigan at the head of the key. 10 on the shot clock. Strimlow right baseline. Backs down Zhao. Spins right. Right hand hook. Short front of the 10. Bowen seals off Johnson for the rebound, and the Eagles get the stop. 5 straight misses for the Wolves. See in front court. Zhao, left corner, catch, transition, triple, halfway down and out. Shepard cleans up the glass left side for the Wolves. Newberry down by 2, brings it front court. Left elbow, 15-footer, floater. Ford buries it. Ford stops a 2-minute, 15-second scoring drought for the Wolves. And then on the inbounds to Luke Brennigan, a whistle and a foul, an offensive foul on Luke Brennigan. His first, team's first. So Carson-Newman turns it over for a third time. And the Wolves get the basketball back with a chance to retake the lead. Ford will trigger from the left baseline all the way to Brown at the head of the key. Brown, one dribble, flips it to Shepard right wing. Shepard, overhand pass back to Brown left wing. Into the high post for Ford. Ford turns and hits the right block for Robinson. Turns, right hand, baby hook. Butts altered it and has the rebound. Eagles get the board and sprint front court. Luke Brennigan back on the floor after missing 2 games due to back spasms. Goes high post Tyler Bowens. Shoots it, middle of the lane. His 10-footer won't fall. Butts scraps, offensive rebound. Right hand put back, short front of the 10. Shepard seizes up the board on the right block for the Wolves. Newberry, one of its last 7 from the field. Eagles, a string of misses as well. Wolves try to capitalize and retake the lead in this 9-9 ball game. Ford, head of the key. Runs the weave over to the left wing. Shepard, drop it off high post, left elbow Robinson. Kick out with 7 to shoot, 7 and 6. Head of the key, Ford. 5 and 4. Ford, step back from the right point. 3, air balls it. 1 on the shot clock, out of bounds, back to Carson-Newman. 9-9 ball game, 13:23 to play in the first half. Eagles haven't hit a bucket in 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Carson-Newman trying to crack the seal on this possession. After scoring 4 in a row to take a 2-point lead, Newberry's come back to tie it at 9. Bowens has it right block. Bowens kicks out, Brennigan head of the key, extra pass Davis left wing, and he walks to the basketball. Turnover number 4 for Carson-Newman. Hey, Eagle fans, Domino's is the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles, so when you're hungry, reach for Domino's. Get a large 1-topping pie for $5.99 with your Carson-Newman ID. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Cian hasn't scored in nearly 3 minutes, in large part because of ball security. 3 turnovers in the last 2:44 for Carson-Newman. Wolves with it front court. Strimlow left baseline. Backs down, Butts. Spins right into the lane. Lost the handle on it, but a whistle and a foul coming on Joshua Butts. His first, team's second. And Strimlow thought he was in the act of shooting. The officials say otherwise. No, it's ball out of bounds and left the basket. Good crew here today. Kenny Pate, Jeff Fancher, Josh Nicely. 3 of the best you'll see in the South Atlantic Conference. Ford triggers in to the head of the key and a touch pass to Brown left wing. High post Strimlow left elbow. Back out Brown left wing. Brown lost the handle on it, but Robinson scoops it up. 10 to shoot for the Wolves, trying to break a 9-all tie. Left wing, Brown. Shoves off of Davis to get separation. Hits Strimlow running left baseline. Air balls the layup. Jump ball. And it should be Newberry ball. The ball did not hit the rim, I thought. And it's going to be a jump ball in favor of the Wolves.
Jump ball.
The shot clock does reset to 20 officially. And the Wolves with a second chance. Newberry's missed 8 of its last 9 shots. Eagles haven't scored in 3:22. Wolves trying to break a 9-all tie with 12:23 to play in the first half. Right wing, Brown has it. Fires inside for Robinson. And Robinson double dribbles with it. So the Wolves turn it over for the first time today. And the ball comes back to Carson-Newman. 12:16 to play first half. 9-9. Been a bit like watching paint dry over the last 2.5 minutes. Eagles haven't scored in 3:22. They've turned it over 3 times in the last 3. Bowens, right wing, bumps into Marcus Ford, and Ford didn't have his feet set. Gets called for the blocking foul. First on him, 4th on the Wolves. Robin Bedford is into the game for the first time for Newberry, replacing DeVario Shepard. Playing without Quandavian McCollum, who's a walking double-double. Picked up 2 early fouls. Zhao to inbound. Fires into Bowen's right of the lane. Bowen's one dribble, gets stripped, lost the handle on it. Tied up, jump ball, possession arrow, keeps it with CN. 12:01 to play first half. 9-9 ball game. Neither team has scored in 2.5 minutes. Eagles scoring drought 3:42, the Wolves at 2:30. Zhao to inbound. Gets it into Butts on the left wing. Newberry goes back into their zone. Davis for Luke Brennigan left wing, into the low post Butts. Kick out Zhao left corner. Pump fakes a three and steps out of bounds. Fourth Carson-Newman turnover in the last 4 minutes, and that brings us to a break in the action. Eagles trying to reset. 11:53 to play in the first half. 9-9 the score. Hasn't been pretty over the last 4 minutes and change. Back to Holt after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
I get my power from my co-op so I can put my energy into my family.
Into waking up the neighborhood. Latte for Christine.
I get my power from the co-op so I can put my energy into planting seeds for a brighter future.
Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, power to your community, for your community, so your energy can go into the things that matter most to you.
My 69 Camaro.
Who powers you?
AEC, the right call for your energy needs. Let us help you score success.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
11:53 to play in the first half. 9-9 ball game. It has been sloppy over the last 4 minutes. Eagles were shooting the ball pretty effective early on. Started 4 of 6. They've missed 3 straight shots, but the bigger thing for the Eagles, 4 turnovers in the last 4 minutes of play, leading to a 4-minute scoring drought. But Newberry has only scored 2 in that stretch. It's a 9-9 ball game with 11:47 to play in the first half. The Brennigan brothers, Thomas, Bush, and Bridgewater on the floor for the Eagles. Left elbow, Jay from Ford rattles out, no good. Rebound tapped by Thomas out to the perimeter where Ford corrals it for a second chance. High post, Sherman Robinson, free throw line, Jay knocks it down from 15. 11-9, Newberry retakes the lead by 2 with 11:25 to play in the first half. Eagles onto the offensive end. Brennigan, right wing with the rock. Points to a spot for Bush to set a screen and moves left around it to that of the key. Bounce high post, Thomas is stolen away by Robinson. Robinson racing to the rim, and Thomas obliterates it out of bounds on the dunk attempt. Well, that's a way to set the career record for blocks. Bryant Thomas, a swat on a dunk attempt, and the Wolves get the ball out of bounds to the right of the basket. 11-9 Newberry with 11:06 to play in the first half. 110 career blocks for Bryant Thomas. Forward inbounds to the right wing, Strimlow. Around the horn it goes, left corner, catch 3, knocked down by T.J. Brown. 7-0 run for the Wolves to take a 5-point lead. Biggest lead of the day for either team. Carson-Newman onto the offensive end. Brennigan, right wing. Left around a Bush screen, stops his dribble. Bounces high post, Thomas. One dribble on Robinson, turns the right block. Right hand leaner will not fall for Thomas. But BT should be shooting free throws after Sherman Robinson is charged with his first and the team's 5th. Eagles trying to break a 5-minute scoring drought.
That place at the line for Carson-Newman, number 24, Thomas.
First free throw for Thomas, rims out, no good. 14-9. Newberry by 5, make it 4. Thomas knocks down the second free throw. BT has 5 to lead all Eagles. 14-10 the lead for Newberry to stop a 5-minute Eagles scoring drought. Wolves with the basketball front court. Fire inside to the right block. Strimlow. Whistle. Got a shove down low on E.J. Bush. First on him. Third on the Eagles. So shot clock resets to 20. And Ford will inbound to Brown on the right wing. Around the horn it goes. Left wing for Ford. Ford drops it off left block. Strimlow. Back to the basket on Thomas. Spins left. Shoots the shot. And Thomas annihilates that one out of bounds. The shot stopper supreme, having himself a day down low. 3 blocks early for BT. 10 on the shot clock for Newberry to inbound from the left baseline. Officials are having some conversation with the players who are jockeying for position in the lane on the impending inbounds play. Ford to trigger, and he does so to Strimlow. Looking for the pick and pop, not there. Brennigan covered it well. Ford slips it, left corner Strimlow, bounce down to Robinson, left block. Pumps, lays it up past Thomas, and lays it in. 16-10, Wolves by 6. Largest lead of the day for Newberry. Eagles looking for their first made shot in more than 5.5 minutes, trailing 16-10 with 9:52 to play in the first half. Eagles with it on the offensive end. Nick Brennigan, head of the key with the basketball. Zips it into the right corner, Bridgewater. Pump fakes a 3, extra pass, Luke Brennigan, head of the key. 8 to shoot. Brennigan, start and stop move, shovels Bush, free throw line, jumper from 15. Back of the rim, no good. Robinson yanks down the rebound, left of the lane for the Wolves. Newberry, clad in all black, brings it right to left. Here's a deep 3 from the right point. That won't fall from Brown off the back of the rim. Thomas, the box out, and the Eagles race front court. Luke Brennigan, left corner, catch 3 ball, knocks it down. Luke Brennigan has his first points. Carson-Newman carves the lead in half. 16-13 with 9:09 to play in the first half. Wolves on to the offensive end. Left elbow for Sherman Robinson. Flips it out to the head of the key, Strimlow. Around the horn into the right corner for Bedford. Back up top, Ford. Overhand pass to the left wing, Brown. Drop it off Robinson in front of the cup. Bush alters his shot and grabs the rebound off the air, ball miss. Eagles race front court. Nick Brennigan, left wing, trailing by 3. Bounce to Luke Brennigan in the left corner. Dribbles around against the zone and gets it to Nick Brennigan, right wing. Chest pass, Luke Brennigan, left wing. Heaves up another triple. Front of the 10, no good. Bush rises to grab the rebound. Pumps, layup won't fall. Bush, second chance. Whistle, foul. Third chance for Bush, I should say. Charged the foul to Malachi Strimlow. His first, team 6th. And was EJ in the act of shooting? That's the question. Felt like he was fouled as he got the rebound. And indeed, that is the case. Shot clock at 20. Ball out of bounds to the right of the basket for Caleb Bridgewater to enter it in. Bridgewater triggers into Brennigan in the right corner. Back to Bridgewater, right corner. Feed Brennigan, right wing. Around the horn to Nick Brennigan, left wing. Brennigan to Brennigan, right wing for a catch 3. Luke, short front of the 10. Collision for the rebound. Nick Brennigan comes away with it at the head of the key. Second chance for the Eagles to tie with a 3. Carson-Newman's 1 for its last 8 from the field. Bush in the high post. Zings a pass inside it. Ricochets off a Newberry player's face into the right corner where Robin Bedford corrals it for the Wolves. Newberry front court. Out of the key for Marcus Ford. Skip it to the left wing, Bedford. Back out to the right wing, Ford for a wide open 3. Back of the 10, no good. Rebound batted around. Bush grabs it over the sack logo, middle of the lane. Eagles can tie with a triple on this possession, trailing by 3 with 7:38 to play in the first half. Bridgewater, right corner, catch 3 on the way. Back iron, no good. Ford taps the rebound to himself, left of the lane, and the Wolves bring it right to left. Newberry hasn't scored in 2 minutes. Eagles, one of their last 9 from the floor. A Luke Brennigan 3. Out of the key for Bedford. Slings it to the right point for Shepard. And here's a whistle and a blocking foul on Nick Brennigan away from the ball. Charge Brennigan with his first and the team's third. Brings us to a break in the action. 7:14 to play in the first half. 16-13, Newberry leading. Wolves went on a 7-0 run but haven't scored in the last 3 minutes. Neither team scored in the last 2. been in the offensive doldrums here in Holt. Back after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through Auto Owners Insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency at 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown, serving the Lakeway area's insurance needs since 1931.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
16-13, Newberry leads it with 7:14 to go in the first half. Adam Cavalier, glad you're with us. Jay Adams running the show back inside of network control. If you're a fan of offense, this game has not been for you, but it does feature the two top scoring defenses in the SAC. We've got a low-scoring one here inside of Holt Fieldhouse. Very much a similar feel to the meeting in Eliezer Arena over in December when the Wolves won 55-51. Wolves with the basketball out of the break. Inside goes Jalen Johnson for a left hand here. Teardrop, and he knocks that one down. Stops a near 3-minute scoring drought for the Wolves, puts them up 5. 18-13 with 6:50 to play in the first half. Eagles, one of their last 9 from the floor. Butts muscling his way down the right side of the lane. He draws a foul on Strimlow. And Newberry's posts in foul trouble. Second personal on Strimlow, 7th team foul on the Wolves. Strimlow and McCollum both with 2 personals. And Joshua Butts heads to the line. Hey, Eagle fans, Lisa's Country Kitchen serves the best home-cooked meals that the Lakeway region has to offer. Lisa's Country Kitchen, it's the official restaurant of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Joshua Butts to the line to shoot 1+1, and his front end is long off the back of the 10. Sherman Robinson elevates to pull in the rebound for the Wolves. Newberry works it from right to left. 5-point lead in hand. Wolves go to the head of the key for Shepard. Overhand pass to Bedford, right wing. Bedford back to the right corner for Johnson. 8 to shoot. Round the horn. Left corner, Shepard. Drop it off for Bedford, left baseline. 4 and 3. Bedford fading from 15. High difficulty, knocks it down. Largest lead of the night for the Wolves at 7. 20-13 with 6:05 to play in the first half. Eagles just 1 bucket in the last 8 minutes of game action. A Luke Brennigan 3. Brennigan has the ball right wing for the Eagles. Bounces high post, Butts, back out Brennigan right wing. Brennigan cut off by Johnson on the drive, fades out to the head of the key. And you got a whistle and a foul away from the ball called Jalen Johnson with his first in the team's 8th. 1-and-1 situation for Luke Brennigan. Quality Suites of Morristown is the preferred hotel choice of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Located just 10 miles from campus, Quality Suites of Morristown is the perfect place to stay when you're traveling to watch the Eagles play. Front end for Brennigan is in to stop a 3.5-minute scoring drought. Quality Suites of Morristown. Give them a call at 423-585-4000 and ask for the Carson-Newman rate. Discount only available when you call 423-585-4000. Brennigan makes it 2 of 2 at the stripe. Eagles down by 5, 20-15 with 5:40 to play in the first half. Neither team shooting better than 38% from the field. Wolves onto the offensive end. Bedford left of the lane, floats it out to the head of the key, Shepard. 2 passes into the right corner for Johnson. Kick out and an extra pass, left corner, Ford. His 3 partially blocked by Tyler Bowens. Butts grabs the rebound. Eagles get in transition. Davis fires a pass. Bowens left block, tipped out of bounds by the Wolves. Stays with Carson-Newman with 25 on the clock. 20-15, Eagles down, 5:12 to play in the first half. Zhao to inbound from the right baseline. Triggers into the right block, Bowens. One dribble, spins right, goes for the right-hand layup, blocked by Robinson, and Robinson grabs the rebound underneath the rim. Eagles haven't made a shot in 4 minutes. The Wolves looking for answer points and a chance to extend a 5-point lead. For as poorly as Carson-Newman is shooting, 33% from the field, Eagles only down 5. Robinson down the right side of the lane, lays it up. That won't drop. Rebound poked up by Butts, taken away by Zhao at the free throw line. Gets it to Luke Brinnigan, gets in transition, gets to the right block, and sends it in with the right hand off the window. Hard angle for Luke Brinnigan. He's got 7 off the bench. Carson-Newman down by 3 after stopping a 4-minute field goal drive. 20-17, Newberry, 4:24 to play in the first half. Wolves onto the offensive end. Bedford, a baseline drive on Zhao, and that draws a whistle. John Zhao charged with the harm, his first, team's 5th. So the ball out of bounds to the right of the basket for the Wolves. Trying to extend a 3-point lead. Both teams shooting 35% from the field. Eagles with 7 first-half turnovers compared to 1 for the Wolves. That's a difference maker in Newberry's favor. Right wing, DeVario Shepard heaves up a 3, in and out, no good. Butts has the box out on Sherman Robinson, but he comes over the back and draws a foul. So that's a second on Robinson, and Jason Taylor having to coach through post-foul trouble. Robinson with 2, Strimlow with 2, McCollum with 2. Jason Taylor says he's putting the jersey on me and I'll play, but he is sorely mistaken at my lack of cardiovascular fitness. He's good for maybe 30 seconds if he puts me on the floor before I collapse. Butts knocks in the first free throw. So Strimlow, McCollum, and Robinson, all with 2 personals. One more free throw for Joshua Butts. And he makes both. 1-point game. Eagles down by 1. I should note that Jason Taylor has entered elite company. He's in there with Dan Schmatzer, the former Coker coach, as the only opposing coaches to talk to me on air. I don't know if that's good company for Jason to be in. Wolves go down to the right block, and Tyler Bowens redirects it. Jalen Johnson's shot out of bounds. Stays with Newberry, and that brings us to a break in the action. 3:53 to play in the first half. Newberry 20, Carson-Newman 19. Eagles on a 6-0 run to make it a 1-point game. We're back to Holt after these messages on the Eagle Sports Network.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
My name is Cadet Amber Calvillo. I'm in the 278th in the Army National Guard, and I currently go to Carson-Newman. I joined the Tennessee Army National Guard for the experience mainly, so I can say that I'm a part of something totally bigger than myself.
Text 278-ACR to 70000 to join the Tennessee Army National Guard.
Carson-Newman has found its offensive footing. Eagles on a 6-0 run over the last 108 seconds to get within 1 after trailing by 7. Offense is coming at premium, and that's probably no surprise when you've got the 2 top scoring defenses in the SAC competing against one another. Eagles 1 in the league, Newberry 2, the only 2 teams that allow fewer than 70 points a game. Wolves get the basketball front court. E.J. Bush comes across and fouls on an overplay move on the perimeter. Second on Bush, 6th team foul on the Eagles. Bedford will trigger from the left hash mark and get it into Ford at the head of the key. Round it goes to the left corner. Brown back out head of the key. Bedford back to Brown left corner. Low bounce pass inside Robinson. Robinson turns, ducks the shoulder, up and under move, gets past Thomas and lays it in. High difficulty for Sherman Robinson. He's got 6. Wolves stop a 2.5-minute scoring drought and stretch the lead to 3. 22-19 Newberry with 3:23 to play in the first half. Eagles on to the offensive end. Bridgewater, head of the key. Over to Davis, left wing, drives inside, kicks Bridgewater, right wing, wide open 3, barely grazes the front iron, and the rebound snared by Ford on the baseline. Ford into the front court. Looking to extend a 3-point lead for Newberry. Right wing, Ford has it. Flips it, head of the key, Bedford. Around to the left wing for Brown. 3 around 2 for the Wolves. Looking for space against the zone. Bedford, left corner. Sizes up Bridgewater, drives the baseline, cut off. Trap, slings a pass into the backcourt. That'll go down as a shot clock violation. Carson-Newman had that one smothered underneath a fire blanket. Caleb Bridgewater and Bryant Thomas, 2 to the ball on Robin Bedford, and he had no prayer at listed 6'1" to go against Bridgewater at 6'4" and Thomas at 6'9". Because the ball is in the front court, shot clock goes to 20. And Eagles set up shop on the offensive end. One of their last 7 from the field. Davis, right wing, dribbles inside, gets to the free throw line, feathers it up with the left hand and converts from 12 feet out. Trip Davis did that one all by himself. His first points. Eagles down by 1. 22-21 with 2:25 to play in the first half. Ford will inbound from the right baseline after the substitution from Andrew Robinson, replacing him. 22-21 Newberry. Wolves grabbed a 7-point lead off of a 7-0 run. Eagles erased it with a 6-0 burst. Both teams shooting below 37% from the field in this one. That was good enough for the Wolves to win it in the first meeting. 37% from the field. 55-51 in a defensive slugfest. Out of the key for T.J. Brown. Stumbles and gets a pass left corner for a Johnson 3. He airballs it. Ball out of bounds. Deflects off of an Eagle. And 8 on the shot clock for Newberry to work with. Robinson triggers in the left corner for Jalen Johnson. 4 seconds to shoot. Out of the key, Brown, deep NBA range 3. Barely grazes the front iron. Long rebound out of bounds into the right corner. Back to Carson-Newman. $1:52 to play in the first half. 22-21, Newberry leading. But the Eagles have the ball with a chance to go up. Davis, left corner, turned away as the pass was coming from Luke Brennigan, and he loses it out of bounds. 8th turnover for the Eagles, the 4th by Trip Davis. Uncharacteristically ball insecure for Trip. Eagles down by 1, looking for another defensive stop. Wolves are one of their last 7 from the floor. Robinson bounces into the high post. Too hot for Robinson to handle. Bridgewater grabbed it. Outlets it to Thomas, who walks with the basketball. Another giveaway for Carson-Newman. The 9th of the first half for the Eagles. After a game against Lincoln Memorial, a top 25 team where the Eagles had a season low, 7 giveaways. They've got 9 already in the first half. Wolves go ahead of the key for Robinson. Slings it into the right wing for Johnson. Bounce pass down low for Sherman Robinson. Turns, right hand hook. That drops in high off the window. Sherman Robinson has 8 points to lead the Wolves. 24-21, Newberry. Sherman Robinson, double his season average. 63 seconds left in the first half as Brennigan brings it front court. Trip Davis, right baseline with the basketball. Feeds Bowen's free throw line. Kick out Luke Brennigan, left wing. Brennigan drives inside, lost the handle on it. Loose ball inside. Bowen's trying to save it out of there. It's deflected. Now Davis a deflection. Bodies flying everywhere. You got a foul coming. I think it's on Trip Davis, who's going to get called for a trip. And that is the case. First on Davis. And that should be the 7th on the Wolves. The scoreboard has 6. And Newberry's going to burn a 30-second timeout. 46.3 seconds left. Ball security haunting Carson-Newman in this one. 10 first half turnovers. The reason why Carson-Newman hasn't been able to jump in front, Eagles have taken 19 shots. Newberry has taken 32 shots. Wolves with a 9-2 edge in terms of points off turnovers, and that's a difference maker for the Wolves for a 3-point lead on a night where neither team's shooting the ball all that well. Hey, Eagle fans, check out Carson-Newman Athletics' official online store at shopseeandeagles.com. Features more than 1,100 products from T-shirts and polos to phone skins and pet collars. shopseeandeagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Wolves ball out of the break. 24-21 the lead for Newberry. As Ford dribbles on the perimeter and gets it to Bedford, head of the key. Chest pass over to Strimlow, left wing. Back out, head of the key, Bedford. Pass inside, deflected by Thomas. Couldn't corral it. And McCollum seizes it. Take it inside, does T.J. Brown. He lays it in. Count the basket plus a foul. Personal goes on Thomas. 8th team foul on the Eagles. 26-21, back to a 5-point lead for Newberry. And T.J. Brown will head to the stripe with 7 first-half points in hand, looking to extend a 5-point lead with 27 seconds left. Brown lobs up the free throw, and smooth as silk for the 66% shooter. 27-21, back to a 6-point Newberry lead. A little 5-0 run for the Wolves over the last 2 minutes. Well, the Eagles have 3 turnovers in that stretch. Brennigan brings it over the timeline. Shot clock off. Trailing by 6. Bedford picks him up on top of the jump circle. Brennigan dribbles over to the right wing. Hits Davis at the head of the key. High post Thomas, right elbow. Feeds Davis, cutting to the cup. Davis dumps it in off the glass. Trip Davis with the lay-in. The rebound, or the ball got kicked around, and Jeff Fancher says put 1.9 on the clock for Newberry to work with. So get the clock set, and Newberry will have 1.9 seconds to work with. As Nick Brennigan checks in for Trip Davis. Don't want Davis to pick up a second personal. Got the Brennigan brothers, Bowens, Thomas, and Bridgewater. Chuck Benson says no fouls as Brown gets the ball. Heaves one up from 3 as the buzzer sounds, and it won't go. First half comes to a close with Newberry leading 27-23. First time that Carson-Newman has trailed at home since the Tuesday before Thanksgiving, when Trevecca led by 1. Last time that the Eagles were down at the break at home. Eagles owe this one to turnovers. 10 first-half giveaways let Newberry take 13 more shots than Carson-Newman. The defense sound enough that the Eagles limit the Wolves to 36% shooting. But Newberry carries a 4-point lead into the halftime locker room. We've got the ShopSeeingEagles.com halftime show headed your way when we come back after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit InterDigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
Looking to make your home more comfortable and affordable? Maybe a new electric heat pump or new attic insulation? And don't forget new doors and windows. AEC is here to help. We've got a quality contractor network, easy financing, and ANC inspects every job to assure the highest quality satisfaction. Visit our website at aecoop.org for application, contractor list, and more details. AEC, we're power with purpose. It's halftime. We'll head back to the arena for the ShopSeeingEagles.com halftime report in just 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
The number one source for Carson-Newman athletics gear is ShopSeeingEagles.com, where you can find gear from Adidas, Columbia, Nike, and Under Armour. Shirts, jerseys, sweatshirts, shorts, pants, hats, and scarves. ShopSeeingEagles.com is your source for everything CN. You can even show your school spirit on your smartphone or tablet. All of your game day essentials can be found in one place. ShopSeeingEagles.com.
It's halftime. Your first half scoring summary and a check of the ShopSeeingEagles.com sack scoreboard are headed your way.
Dyer, the trailer. Swats Hawks out of bounds. A highlight reel stuffed by the freshman.
Now, back to the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
All right, halftime at Holt Fieldhouse, where Newberry takes a 27-23 lead into the halftime locker room. Carson-Newman has definitely been a second-half team here of late. This marks a fourth straight game and a fifth out of the last six that Carson-Newman has trailed at the halftime break. Now, it's not all bad. Carson-Newman has come back to win 2 out of those 4 games at Elon and at Anderson. Eagles were even with the Cobras 26-26 back on January 17th and went on to outscore the Snakes by 20 in the second half. So no need to hit the panic button just yet if you're Carson-Newman. Certainly a situation that the Eagles have faced. And again, Carson-Newman 2-1 at home when not having the lead at the halftime break. The lone loss was when they were down 13 at the half to King. So Carson-Newman has been a team of quality second halves. We'll see if they can pull that off today against Newberry. To do so, the thing that you circle is turnovers, 10 of them to be exact, for the Eagles, leading to a advantage for Newberry. 12-2 in points off turnovers. What's also not helping, offensive rebounds. Newberry has 4 team offensive rebounds, primarily off Bryant Thomas and Tyler Bowen's blocks that have gone out of bounds. And in spite of those stellar moments, Newberry has still managed to score on some of those plays. Wolves with a 9-0 advantage in terms of second chance points. If the Eagles can cut down on the turnovers, business can pick up in a hurry for Carson-Newman. CN did find its offensive footing. Eagles shoot 40% from the field in the second half, but just too many wasted possessions in a low possession game, the cause for this halftime deficit to the Newberry Wolves. We'll take you around the sack in the ShopSeeingEagles.com scoreboard update when we get back after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
If you're looking for official Eagle merchandise, look no further than the Carson-Newman Bookstore. With a large selection of Carson-Newman gifts and apparel, you're sure to find something to please the entire family. From stuffed eagles to towel sets, sweatshirts, shorts, hats, and slippers, we literally have you covered from head to toe. We have just the item you're looking for no matter what the season. So whether you're an Eagle student, parent, alumni, or fan, shop us for everything orange and blue. Call 865-471-3539 for more information and store hours. We'll see you at the Carson-Newman Bookstore.
At Aramark, this year we go back to our foundation. At Aramark, we are great food and great service with great guests. That is the Aramark way. From coffee at Maples to sandwiches in Stokely, Aramark is here to produce high-quality food for you. A foundation of fresh food, a foundation of speedy service, and a foundation that's built for you, now and for the future. That is the Aramark way.
A check of the ShopCNEagles.com sack scoreboard is next. This is the Eagle Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles.
The Eagle Sports Network is part of SAC Live, the official digital network of the South Atlantic Conference. SAC Live is the home of all your South Atlantic Conference sports action, including 20 SAC championships. Time to get caught up with some SACtion. Here are the happenings around the South Atlantic Conference and the nation. Let's go around the league with a ShopCNEagles.com scoreboard update. Now, back to the arena.
Adam Cavalier, glad to have you courtside here at Holt Fieldhouse, where Newberry leads it 27-23 at the halftime break. Suppose that score, very low scoring, shouldn't be a surprise, given the fact that you have the two top scoring defenses in the SAC. It adds up to a combined 50 points in the first half. The last time these two teams got together, you had a combined 106 points, which is the lowest scoring Carson-Newman basketball game since early November of 2010 when Georgia College beat the Eagles 60-30. Hopefully, if you're a fan of offensive basketball, business picks up a bit in the second half. Elsewhere in the league, you've got Coker playing host to the Anderson Trojans. The Cobras out to a 42-36 lead 5 minutes into the second half. 14 for Mason Carver for the Trojans, 11 for Crosby James, but Coker has 12 from Williams Onioti and 8 from DeMar Anderson to grab the advantage. Cobras 61% from the field and 60% from long range to take the lead. Tusculum is at home playing host to Lenore Rhine. Pioneers up 45-40. 13:20 to play in the second half. Justin Mitchell with an efficient 16, 7 of 11 from the field, while TJ Neesmith has 15 to pace the Bears, who are staying step for step with Tusculum in spite of shooting 39% from the field. Limestone is pulverizing UVA Wise over at the Pryor Center in Virginia. Saints up 43-25 on the Highland Cavaliers. Nobody has more than 7 for Wise, while Hickman and Gallert have 11 and 10 for Limestone. Final game on the docket, marquee game on the docket. Lincoln Memorial playing host to Wingate. And no troubles for the Splitters at home. Lincoln Memorial 62 and Wingate 40. Mikkel Burries has 16 points. He's 5 of 7 from deep. Alex Dolling has 10. He hasn't missed. Rail Splitters shooting 62% from the field en route to taking a 22-point lead 4 minutes, 15 seconds into the second half. Here in Holt, Newberry leading Carson-Newman 27-23. Teams looking for offense in the second half. It happens when we come back after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
How do you show your support for Carson-Newman? Head over to ShopCNEagles.com right now, where they have all of your needs covered. From clothing to outfitting your tailgate party, whether you're hunting, fishing, or on the golf course, ShopCNEagles.com is the place for you. All of your everyday essentials, from pens to phone chargers, are in one place. For the best gear in the business, visit ShopCNEagles.com today.
Since 1916, a lot of independent agents have recommended auto owner's insurance, and a lot of parents have taken that recommendation to heart. So have a lot of their children, and grandchildren, and great-grandchildren. As we celebrate our first 100 years, Auto Owners Insurance thanks all those who have put their trust in us and all the generations who will.
This is Carson-Newman basketball.
Bills top the key. Pull up three on the way. Got it. Charlie Clark dialing long distance with impunity.
On the Eagles Sports Network.
I joined the Guard for the simple fact that I could be home and also in the military. So I can have a civilian job and also in the military. I would tell somebody who's trying to join the Guard or thinking about it that it's a great opportunity. Opportunities for school, training, discipline, leadership. There's a lot of opportunities. It broadens your spectrum.
Next, 278-ACR to 70000 to join the Tennessee Army National Guard.
Just like no two people are the same, no 2 days are the same. We start them and end them at different times. And in between, we all do very different things. Yet there is something we all have in common. Knowing your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative is here to power every moment of every day. Because no matter when it starts, we never stop.
Appalachian Electric Cooperative. We're AEC, powering the Eagles and Mossy Creek.
Halftime wrapping up here inside of Holt Fieldhouse, where Carson-Newman trails 27-23 to the Newberry Wolves. Carson-Newman guided by Luke Brennigan with 7 points off the bench. Didn't make the start because of precautions with his back, but plays 15 minutes in that first half, 7 points on 2 of 4 shooting, including 1 of 3 from deep. Bryant Thomas had 5 early points for the Eagles, but hasn't scored since. But does take over first place on the all-time career blocks list in Carson-Newman history. He had 3 in that first half and now sits at 111 for his career. Newberry paced by Sherman Robinson off the bench, 8 points. DJ Brown also with 8 for Jason Taylor's Wolves. Before we get the second half started, we'll pause 10 seconds for station ID here on the Eagles Sports Network. Adam Cavalier, glad to have you courtside at Holt Fieldhouse. Jay Adams running the show back inside of network control. Our director today is Gary LaPrairie. Replay operator is Richard Martin. And our camera crew, comprised of Mia Toribio, Brianna Witt, Cliff Cole, and Aaliyah Durant. Glad that you have elected to join us on this Saturday, where Carson-Newman trails Newberry at the break, 27-23. Luke Brennigan, Caleb Bridgewater, Bryant Thomas, E.J. Bush, Trip Davis on the floor in the pristine home whites with blue numerals for the CN. Wolves garbed in all black with scarlet numerals trimmed in gray with Ford, Shepard, McCollum, Strimlow, and Brown on the floor. Newberry ball to start the second half. Eagles with some trapping defense on Ford, but he passes out of it. Ends up getting the ball back in the right corner. Ford curls his way to the head of the key with left-hand dribbles, feeds Brown left wing. Brown dribbles into the paint, lobs up a shot, in and out, no good. Offensive rebound by McCollum. That's blocked out of his hands. Kick out to the head of the key forward, around to the right corner. Brown catch 3, snaps the cords. 7-point lead for Newberry. More second chance points for the Wolves as Newberry outscoring the Eagles 12-0 in second chance points. That's their biggest lead at 7. Eagles looking for answer points. Left corner for Luke Brennigan. He draws a foul on Marcus Ford after a pump. Second personal on Ford. First team foul on the Wolves. 30-23, Newberry leading. As Bridgewater inbound from the left baseline for the Eagles. Bridgewater triggers into Bush left wing. Wolves in a zone. Right corner, Caleb Bridgewater. Trapped, dribbles out of it. Stops, feeds Brennigan head of the key, wide open, catch 3, left of the 10, no good. Long rebound into the left corner. Thomas tried to track it down but couldn't get there in time. Ball out of bounds, back to Newberry it goes. 30-23, Wolves the lead. 19:02 to play in the second half. Both teams shooting below 39% from the field. Newberry gets it front court. Strimlow feeds Shepard at the head of the key. Chest pass right wing, Brown. Brown skips it left wing for Ford. Drop it off inside, McCollum left elbow. McCollum kicks out Strimlow right wing, 6 to shoot. Ford dribbling around on Davis, skips it left corner. Brown, open look at a three, back of the 10, no good. Davis snags the rebound and rips it away from Strimlow on the right baseline. The Eagles play defense for a quality 30 seconds and get the ball back down by 7. Davis. Bridgewater at the head of the key. Bridgewater loops it over to the right wing, Luke Brennigan. Brown comes out to guard him into the high post, Bush at the free throw line. 2 passes over to Bridgewater, left corner. Bridgewater, 6 on the shot clock. Feeds Brennigan, left wing 3, missed it long. Rebound free, middle of the lane. Thomas trying to tie up a Wolf. Not going to matter because Shepard was on the ground and his shoulders or head, some part of his body was out of bounds. So it stays with Carson-Newman. So officially that should go down as a turnover for Newberry, the 4th of the day after the defensive rebound. Bridgewater triggers into Bush, right block, pumps, splits 2 defenders, and lays it in off the window. E.J. Bush has 4 points. Carson-Newman's down by 5. 30-25 with 17:50 to play in the second half. Newberry slows the pace down in this one. Trying to make Carson-Newman defend for the full 30 seconds of the shot clock with that zone. Right baseline, McCollum has it, backing down Thomas. Gets the right block. His layup is blocked by Thomas for the rebound. Gets it out to Brown, right wing. Brown drives inside, gets the cup, can't get the layup to fall. But a whistle and a foul on Bryant Thomas on the drive. His second, team's first. Now this sucker is going to be a grind to the finish. And Brown to the line, trying to stop a 2-minute Newberry scoring drought. Brown converts on the first, and this, at the end of the day, will go down as more second chance points for the Newberry Wolves after the block by Thomas off the offensive rebound. Made the first, made the second. Did Brown. He's got 13 points. 32-25, back to a 7-point lead for Newberry with 17:25 to play in the second half. Wolves have started 1 of 5 from the field, but they've scored on 2 of their 3 possessions here in the second half, thanks to offensive rebounding. Newberry, a team that came in plus 0.5 on the rebounding margin. Playing above board in that regard today, out-rebounding the Eagles by 2. Bush right of the lane with 7 to shoot. Splits 2 defenders. Lost the handle on it. Ford steals it away, and then Bridgewater hacks him. First personal on Bridgewater. Second team foul on the Eagles. (32-25), Newberry by 7. Their largest lead of the game in spite of not having hit a shot from the field over the last 2.5 minutes. Brown, right wing, flashes open for a 3. He missed it. Bridgewater and Strimlow battling for the rebound. Bridgewater pushing Strimlow aside, and that'll get a second personal whistled on Bridgewater. Third on the Eagles. Shot clock to 20. Newberry gets the ball out of bounds to the right of the basket. Ford to inbound. Feeds it inside to the right wing for Brown, but Davis intercepts it. Eagles on the break. Brennigan for Davis left wing. Around the horn it goes. Brennigan right wing. Catch 3 on the way. Short from the front of the 10 for Brennigan. Bush scrapping for the rebound. Deflects it out off of Brown, and it stays with Carson-Newman. Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source. Officials put 30 on the clock, saying there was a change of possession. Inbounds comes to Bush left of the lane. He can't convert at the 10. Long rebound into the right wing, goes out of bounds, deflected by Bryant Thomas. Thomas hits the deck, as does T.J. Brown. A lot of zeal and a lot of zest, a lot of hustle from both sides of the ball. Newberry gets the rock as a result. 7-point lead in hand. Eagles haven't been able to make any inroads to it in spite of Newberry not hitting a shot over the last 3 minutes. Wolves outscoring the Eagles 5-2 in the second half. A 3 and a pair of free throws for the Wolves. All from T.J. Brown. Ford feeds Strimlow on the right block. Loop it out to the left corner. Brown. Baseline drive. It's McCollum cutting to the cup. McCollum hits the teardrop with the right hand. 9-point lead for the Wolves, 34-25. 4 minutes gone in the second half. Eagles work right to left with the basketball. Davis drives from the right wing to the cup. Can't hit the layup. Thomas, an offensive rebound. Goes up, shoves it in with 2 hands. Counted off the glass plus a foul. A strong take from Bryant Thomas and a second personal foul on DeVario Shepard. Second team foul on the Wolves, and we come to a break in the action. 15:49 to play in the second half. Newberry by 7, 34-27. Eagles trying to make some inroads into the deficit when we get back after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
How do you show your support for Carson-Newman? Head over to shopseeingeagles.com right now, where they have all of your needs covered. From clothing to outfitting your tailgate party, whether you're hunting, fishing, or on the golf course, shopseeingeagles.com is the place for you. All of your everyday essentials, from pens to phone chargers, are in one place. For the best gear in the business, visit shopseeingeagles.com today.
Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles.
15:49 to play in the second half. Newberry leads Carson-Newman 34-27 on the strength of offensive rebounding and points off turnovers. In those two stat categories, Newberry's outscoring the Eagles 21-10. Bryant Thomas is at the line, though, shooting 1 after an and 1 bucket before the break. Thomas with 7 points, 4 boards, 4 blocks. Give him 8 points as he drops the first free throw through the strings. So BT exits for Joshua Butts. You got Zhao, Butts, Bowens, Brennigan, Davis. 3 freshmen, a junior and a senior on the floor for the Eagles. Newberry, clad in all black, brings the basketball from left to right against the Eagles' matchup zone. Ford, head of the key for the Wolves. Bounces to the right corner for Shepard. Lob it, right block, McCollum. Kick out Brown, back inside it goes Strimlow. Reverse layup, that's blocked by Butts, 5 on the shot clock. Kick out Brown, wide open look at a 3. Back of the 10, no good. Butts taps the rebound up, but Ford snares it for the Wolves. Third chance for Newberry. Strimlow fires inside. Bowens deflects it. Loose ball underneath the basket. Jump ball. Possession arrow to the Eagles. Johnson and Butts tussling for it. And it's Carson-Newman ball. Carson-Newman will work it from right to left, trailing by 6. Zhao for Butts at the head of the key. Around the horn to the left wing, Davis. Davis drives on Shepard. Reverse layup. That won't go down. McCollum boxes out Butts for the rebound underneath the rim. Wolves bring it left to right. 6-point lead in hand. Ford slips it to Strimlow in the left corner. Catch 3 on the way. Missed it long. Brennigan seals off McCollum for the rebound. Brennigan weaves his way front court. Lobs to Butts in the high post. 1 dribble, right side of the lane. Baby hook, airballed it. Butts grabs his own board, sticks it back up, and sticks it in. Joshua Butts with the look what I found bucket. He's got 4 points. Carson-Newman has scored the last 5 to get it down to 4. 34-30 Newberry, 14-14 to play in the second half. Wolves, one of their last 7 from the floor. High-low action to McCollum, right block. Gets it out to Ford in the right corner. 11 to shoot. Ford dribbling over to the right wing. Overhand pass to the left wing, Strimlow. Extra pass in the left corner, Shepard. 6 to shoot. Down inside it goes for a layup that's blocked by Butts. Brennigan the rebound. Outlets it to Trip Davis, who can't track it down in time, and the Eagles turn it over for a 12th time. Joshua Butts having himself a day. He's got a couple blocks. Tyler Bowens has a couple blocks. Eagles have redirected. Now 9 shots as a team. They're within spitting distance of the single game shot blocks record. It's 11 for a team. Wolves ahead by 4. They've got the basketball. McCollum, left elbow. Drops it off for Bedford in the left corner. Back to McCollum, left block. Draws a trap. Fires a baseball pass out of it to the head of the key, Brown. Around to Bedford, left wing. Bedford carves the middle of the lane. Turns around. Spins. Fades. Tough shot. Back iron, no good. Brennigan the rebound. Floats it up the left sideline to Davis. Davis stops. Feeds Butts at the free throw line. Leaps and passes left corner for a Zhao 3. Rattles it in. An 8-0 surge for the Eagles, and Carson-Newman's down 1. 34-33. 13:02 to play in the second half. Newberry works left to right with the basketball. Left wing, Strimlow. Into the left corner, Ford. Lost the handle on it, but it's tapped out by Bowens and stays with the Wolves. InterDigital strives to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, and film production services. InterDigital, they are laser-focused on your success. 10 to shoot for the Wolves, and the inbounds comes to the head of the key to Ford. Around to the right corner, Brown, pull up, 15-footer, missed it long. Davis rises to grab the rebound. And a whistle and a foul on Tripp. They say he came over the back of a Wolf, and Chuck Benson nonplussed with that call. Shot clock at 20 as Davis picks up his second, team's 4th. So the Wolves inbound from the left baseline. Feed it to the jump circle for Bedford. Bedford motions to Brown to cut to the right wing, and he does, and gets the basketball from him. Brown guarded by Zhao at the top of the zone. Brown moves left around the screen to the head of the key. Gets it to Strimlow, right wing. Strimlow cuts inside. Zhao dislodges it. Bowens takes it away. Up the floor to Davis. Davis hits the turbo button. Driving to the rim. Whistle, foul. Charge it to the Wolves. Davis missed the leaner long off the heel. But Robin Bedford is charged with his first and the team's 3rd. So Trip Davis to the stripe, trying to extend an 8-0 run and give the Eagles the lead for the first time since it was 9-7 Eagles in the first 4 minutes and 45 seconds of the game. Davis lines up the first free throw and rattles it in. He's got 5. 9-0 burst for the Eagles over the last 3 minutes and 44 seconds. Wolves haven't scored in that stretch. They're one of their last 10 from the field. Newberry shooting 15% from the field in the second half. One more free throw for Trip Davis. Bends the knees, sends it up, sends it in. Eagles lead. 10-0 run for Carson-Newman. 35-34, Carson-Newman in front. 12:20 to play in the second half. Wolves bring it front court. Left wing, Johnson has it. Waylon Johnson, 2 passes over to Ford in the right wing. Ford, one left-hand dribble, overhand pass, Bedford left point. Bedford, between the legs move, sends it left wing for Brown. 9 and 8 on the shot clock. Over to Johnson, right wing, high post for Robinson. Robinson dribbles down to the right block, 3 and 2, loops a shot up, and I was completely screened in. Joshua Butts is called for a foul. The one part of the play that I saw was Joshua Butts, and he was a ways off to the right. So Butts is whistled for his second personal, the team's 5th. Free throws for Newberry, trying to stop a 4-minute scoring drought when we get back. 11:55 to play in the second half. 35-34. Eagles have grabbed the lead off of a 10-0 run. They were down by 9 4 minutes ago. Back after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long. From the morning with her $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
11:55 left in the second half. Carson-Newman has scored 10 straight to grab a 35-34 lead after trailing by 9. But Sherman Robinson, who's an 81% shooter, is at the line after a foul. And the first one rattles in and out, no good. Now, if Rasheed Wallace was here, he'd say, ball don't lie. Robinson's second free throw. That one spins in. Tie game at 35. So maybe it's a half-truth that the ball tells on that one. All square at 35, 11:50 to play in the second half. Brennigan, Davis, Zhao, Bush, Thomas on the floor for the white-clad Eagles. Brennigan dribbling with it left block, bounces to Thomas at the left elbow. Thomas spins around, right-hand hook over top of Robinson. High difficulty, and Thomas converts. Thomas, the first Eagle into double figures. He has 10. 37-35 the lead for the Eagles. It's a 12-1 burst for Carson-Newman. 11:24 to play in the second half. Wolves no field goals over the last 4:15 of this contest. Wolves go inside to Bedford, kicks it out to Ford right corner. Davis covers him, 10 to shoot. Out to the head of the key for Brown. Brown moving his way into the paint, stops, middle of the lane, right hand, hook. Brown knocks it down. 15 for TJ Brown. All square at 37, under 11 minutes to play in the second half. Stopped a 4.5-minute field goal drought for the Wolves. They're 3 of 14 from the field in the second half. That's 21%. Eagles with it front court. Brennigan, right wing with the ball, drives on Bedford to the baseline, stops, passes Zhao head of the key, 10 to shoot. Zhao, 8 and 7, feeds Thomas head of the key, 6 and 5. Over to Davis left wing, 4 and 3. Davis accelerates, pull up Jay, left elbow, back of the 10, no good. Zhao taps the rebound up, loose ball all the way out to the timeline where Davis scoops it up. Davis hits Bush in the middle of the lane. Bush leans in, hits the runner with the right hand. Count the basket, plus the foul. Hustle, guile, fortitude out of Carson-Newman on the scramble play. And you get the foul on Johnson, his second, team's fourth. Bush with a chance to extend the lead at the line. E.J. Bush with 6 points, make it 7 as he buries the free throw. And the Eagles are up by 3, matching their biggest lead. 40-37 with 10:20 to play in the second half. A 15-3 run for Carson-Newman. The Eagles get another stop. They've been dialed in defensively after halftime. Sherman Robinson has it at the right elbow. Bounces out to Ford at the head of the key, 12 to shoot. Ford over to Bedford right wing. Zhao picks him up. Bedford drives to the left block. Thomas sends it to the stands, and it's out off of Bedford. Carson-Newman ball. 10th block of the day for Carson-Newman. Third game in school history with double-digit blocks. And the Eagles get the basketball back with a chance to extend a 3-point lead. 9:50 to play in the second half. Brennigan, right wing, sends it into the right corner. Zhao pump fakes the 3, kick out Brennigan, right wing, 3 ball, bullseye! Brennigan from range. It's an 18-3 Eagle run, and Carson-Newman's up by 6. 43-37 with 9:30 to play in the second half. Wolves onto the offensive end in need of an answer point. Bedford bounces, right baseline Johnson. Turnaround, 15-footer, bends out, no good. Bush grabs it off the front lip of the rim. And the Eagles will work it slowly from right to left with a 6-point lead in hand. Biggest advantage of the day for Carson-Newman. Bush, free throw line, pull up Jay, won't go down from 15 off the back iron. Ford rises up to grab the rebound for the Wolves. Newberry into the front court. Trailing by 6. Just one made bucket for the Wolves in the last 7 minutes of game action. They go inside. Can't get the layup to drop from Robinson, but he's fouled by Bryant Thomas. Third personal on BT. Sixth team foul on the Eagles. And 2 free throws for Sherman Robinson. So Robinson to the stripe, where he knocks him down at 81% on the season, and he swirls in the first. One more free throw for Robinson after he stops that 18-3 Carson-Newman run. Butts is in for Bryant Thomas, by the way. One more free throw. Robinson converts. And Jason Taylor calls for time. So we'll step aside for a break as well. 8:51 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman 43, Newberry 39. Eagles were down by 9 with 15 to play, but a 18-3 run has flipped this game on its head. Back in a moment on the Eagles Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
I joined the Guard for the simple fact that I could be home and also in the military. So I can have a civilian job and also in the military. I would tell somebody who's trying to join the Guard and thinking about it that it's a great opportunities for school, training, discipline, leadership. There's a lot of opportunities. It broadens your spectrum.
Text 278-ACR to 70000 to join the Tennessee Army National Guard.
8:51 to play in the second half. It's a 43-39 lead for Carson-Newman over Newberry. Eagles were down by 9 at the 15-minute mark of the second half, but the Eagles an 18-3 run turn things back in their favor. 43-39 Carson-Newman. As Bush will inbound from the right baseline. Press on for the Wolves as Bush triggers into Trip Davis. Thomas will bring it over the timeline for Carson-Newman. You got a whistle and a foul away from the ball on Marcus Ford. Call for the hold on Luke Brennigan, his third, team's fifth. Ball out of bounds to the right of the basket for Carson-Newman. Eagles have made 5 of their last 7 shots. Chow triggers into Bush, right of the lane, shoots from 6, won't drop off the back iron. Rebound snared by Strimlow, and then his outlet pass goes out of bounds. Newberry turns it over for a 5th time this half. Well, you want to know why Carson-Newman has responded in this one. 1, it's taking better care of the ball. 2, it's preventing offensive rebounds and seconds for the Wolves. Eagles go to Bush, right side of the lane, drives on Strimlow, cuts him off, kicks it out to the right point. Brennigan bounce back inside the Bush, right block. Flips it out, Zhao, head of the key, 3, halfway down and out. Rebound grabbed by Strimlow, picks it up from between his legs, gets it up the floor to Ford. Ford into the front court, driving, dishing, right wing for Shepard. Around the horn it goes for the Wolves, who set up shop on the offensive end. One of their last 9 from the floor. Left corner for Ford, catch 3 on the way, spins out right side, no good. Davis, the board for the Eagles. Carson-Newman works it from right to left. 4-point lead in hand, 7:52 to play second half. Brennigan, bounce into the high post, Bush, dishes out right corner, Zhao. Fires Butts right block. Leaps and passes, 3 of them around the horn. Luke Brennigan, left corner, catch 3, front iron, no. Butts sends the rebound all the way out to the right corner near the timeline where Davis corrals it. Second chance for the Eagles to extend a 4-point lead. 43-39 Eagles, 7:27 to play second half. Brennigan, left wing, 7 to shoot. 6 and 5, Bush right elbow. 4 and 3, Bush into the lane. Fading from 10, won't go down. Davis chases down another offensive rebound. Third chance for the Eagles. Davis for Butts, right baseline. Butts feeds Davis, cutting to the cup. Davis finger rolls it home off the rim. (45-39) Eagles, 6:52 to play in the second half. Wolves onto the offensive end. McCollum out to the head of the key for Brown. Brown pulls up, deep three, back iron no. Bush elevates for the rebound, takes it away from McCollum. Eagles by 6, race front court. Zhao feeds Brennigan between the circles. Brennigan loops it over to Zhao left wing. 2-3 zone for the Wolves this possession. High post Bush, he's trapped and draws a foul. And this will bring us to a break in the action. Foul goes on Quandavian McCollum, his third, team sixth. 6:25 to play in the second half. 45-39, Eagles by 6 in a defensive war. Back to hold after these messages. This is the Eagle Sports Network.
How do you show your support for Carson-Newman? Head over to shopseeneagles.com right now, where they have all of your needs covered. From clothing to outfitting your tailgate party, whether you're hunting, fishing, or on the golf course, shopseeneagles.com is the place for you. All of your everyday essentials, from pens to phone chargers, are in one place. For the best gear in the business, visit shopseeneagles.com today.
At Aramark, this year we go back to our foundation. At Aramark, we are great food and great service with great guests. That is the Aramark way. From coffee at Maples to sandwiches in Stokely, Aramark is here to produce high-quality food for you. A foundation of fresh food, a foundation of speedy service, and a foundation that's built for you, now and for the future. That is the Aramark way.
.625 to play in the second half. 45-39. Carson-Newman has erased what was a 9-point lead for the Wolves to grab a 6-point lead here late in the second half. Newberry hasn't scored in the last 2:25. Wolves are just 3 of 18 from the field in the second half. The saving grace for Newberry, free throws, where they're 5 of 6 at the line. John Zhao will inbound all the way into the backcourt, where Trip Davis will track it down, making the play over top of Ford, playing the role of safety. High post for Bush. One dribble, kicks left corner. Zhao, a three, bottom! John Zhao has 6, and the lead bulges to 9. 48-39 Eagles. 6:02 to play in the second half. Largest lead of the night for Carson-Newman. Wolves onto the offensive end. Right corner, Bedford. Drives on Zhao. Charge. Zhao draws it. The 3-on-1 end for John Zhao. The charge on the other. Freshman making veteran plays here at home. Charge Bedford with his second, team 7th. Eagles shooting free throws the rest of the way. 48-39, Carson-Newman the lead. Looking for a double-digit lead on this possession. Bush, right corner, hounded by Bedford. Around the horn it goes, Zhao left wing. Zhao for Brennigan right point. Pump fakes a 3 on Bedford, and then Bedford fouls him. Got him with a hand check. 3rd on Bedford, 8th on the Wolves, 1-1 for Luke Brennigan. Carson-Newman, the defense doing the job. Eagles have blocked 10 shots. That's 1 off the single-game school record. Bryant Thomas is 1 away from the individual single-game school record with 5, as Brennigan is long with the front end of the 1-1, and Strimlow seizes the rebound. Wolves bring it left to right, trailing by 9. Haven't scored in 3 minutes. Ford turns it over. Thomas, a steal. Tried to bounce it to Brennigan. It was low between Brennigan's wickets and out of bounds. So one turnover begets another, and the ball back to the Wolves. Newberry, 3 of 18 from the field in the second half. 1 of 7 from 3. And they've turned it over now 7 times. They've got the ball here. No consequence to the last giveaway. Brown, right wing, catch three on the way. He cans it. That stops a 3.5-minute scoring drought for the Wolves, and Jason Taylor calls for time. 5:12 to play in the second half, 48-42. Carson-Newman by 6. As Jason Taylor wants to chat things over. He's only got a full timeout remaining. Eagles with their full complement for the second half anyway, with 2 30s and a full. The 278th Armored Cavalry Regiment would like to thank Carson-Newman for its support. As a partner with Carson-Newman, the 278th ACR provides you with the opportunity to achieve your educational goals, earn a paycheck, obtain new skills, and qualify for assistance with college tuition. The 278th ACR invites you to be a leader while serving our community, our state, and our country. Come ride with the Tennessee Cavalry. Text 278-ACR to 70000. 5:12 to play in the second half. 48-42, Eagles by 6. Carson-Newman has outscored the Wolves 25-15 in the second half. E.J. Bush can run the baseline. Strimlow will defend him. Full court pressure on for the Wolves as Davis triggers into Luke Brennigan. Bedford will pick him up, token full court, before Brennigan gives off to Bush. He will dribble over the timeline with 2 seconds to spare. Into the front court comes Carson-Newman, leading by 6. Thomas hits Zhao left wing. Out to Bush out of the key. Chest pass Davis right corner. 10 to shoot. Davis left hand dribbles to the right wing. Lobs Bush right of the lane. 5 to shoot. Kick out Davis right wing. Catch three on the way. Yes! Can! Trip Davis! 11 for Davis. Back to a 9-point lead for the Eagles. 51-42, 4:30 to play in the second half. Wolves move left to right with the basketball. T.J. Brown goes to the right wing for Bedford. Bedford picked up by Davis at the top of the zone. Flip it off to forward right point. Bounce inside Strimlow, and Thomas going to get called for a hold. 4th personal on Bryant Thomas. 7th team foul on the Eagles. 1-1. One and one for Malachi Strimlow. So Thomas must be careful. He has been dynamite today. 10 points, 4 boards, 5 blocks for Bryant Thomas. Strimlow eyes the free throw, lobs up the front end, missed it short front iron, rebound dislodged out of bounds by McCollum. To the right of the baseline, ball goes back to Carson-Newman. 51-42, Eagles by 9. They trailed by 9 with 15 minutes to play in the second half, but have rallied. It's an 18-3 run that did the job for Carson-Newman over a 4-minute stretch. Carson-Newman breaks into the front court. Brennigan, left wing, has the basketball. Lobs to Bush, left of the lane. Bush backs down his defender, kicks out Brennigan head of the key. Brennigan, 10 to shoot. Dribbles inside, gets the right block, fades, and lays it in with the right hand. Luke Brennigan did that one all by his lonesome. And Carson-Newman is up by double digits for the first time tonight. The lead 11 for the Eagles, 53-42 with 3:40 to play in the second half. Wolves get it front court. Left wing, Brown the basketball. Dribbles inside, lays it up. It will not fall because Bryant Thomas erased it, but John Zhao commits some harm. 2nd personal on Zhao. 8th team foul. Free throws for the Wolves when we return to Holt Fieldhouse. 3:35 to play in the second half. 53-42. Carson-Newman leads Newberry. We return to the banks of Mossy Creek after this, after 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
What is it that makes you powerful? It's not only having a voice, but knowing that it's heard loud and clear. We understand knowledge can change your life. and that energy will continue to power it. And because you're part of a Touchstone Energy cooperative, we're always listening. Because you're more than just a customer, you're a member. And what's more powerful than that?
AEC, bringing the winning game plan to your team.
High-level second half of basketball for Carson-Newman in this one. Eagles were down by 4 at the break, trailed by 9 with 5 minutes gone in the second half, but the Eagles turned the tide with an 18-3 run. And they've limited the Wolves to 4 of 19 shooting in the second half to build an 11-point lead. T.J. Brown is at the line shooting 2, and he knocks down the first. Got 19 points to guide Newberry. 53-43 Eagles, 3:35 to play in the second half. Brown's second foul shot, back of the rim, no good. Davis grabs the board in the middle of the lane for the Eagles. Carson-Newman works right to left with the basketball. Bush runs the show over to Luke Brennigan on the right wing. Brennigan yo-yos in on Bedford, backs it out to the head of the key. Chest pass Thomas left wing. Thomas sends it in the left corner. Davis, 9 to shoot. Davis, right hand handles up to the top of the key. 5-4, Davis left wing, pulls the string on a 3, front of the tin, no good. Thomas goes up for the rebound, backs it out for Brennigan. Second chance for the Eagles. Brennigan harassed by McCollum on the perimeter. Brennigan dribbles right to the corner, 10 to shoot. Feeds Davis left wing. Davis, 7-6, loops it, Zhao left wing. Inside it goes Thomas. Dislodged, out of bounds with 3 on the shot clock, stays with Carson-Newman. Well, if nothing else, Carson-Newman has been able to bleed a minute of clock with this possession. If the Eagles can get a bucket here, well, that's just ducky for Carson-Newman. 3 seconds to get a shot off for John Zhao. Feeds Bush, left block. Bush turns, shoots, back iron, no. Thomas up for the rebound, leans in, can't hit the third chance, but he's fouled. 2 free throws for Bryant Thomas after Quandavian McCollum picks up his 4th and the team's 9th. So Carson-Newman possesses the ball for a full minute. And Bryant Thomas heads to the stripe to get 2 free throws. And a chance to extend a 10-point lead. Thomas, first free throw, misses off the front iron, no good. 1 more free throw for Bryant Thomas. Chance to match the Eagles' biggest lead of the night at 11. Thomas misses it long. Rebound grabbed on the right block by Sherman Robinson, and the Wolves bring it front court. Trailing 53-43 with 2:34 to play in the second half. Left wing, Ford has the basketball. Gets it left corner for Shepard. Shepard twisting around, turns it over. E.J. Bush takes it away in the left corner. Carson-Newman forces the 8th Newberry turnover of the second half, and the Eagles bring it front court, leading by 10 with 2:12 to play in the second half. Bush in the high post, flashes Zhao right corner. Pass to Bush, deflected, but he gathers it in right side of the lane. Sprints into the lane, Bush fades, front iron, no, rebound 3, punched up by Thomas, and he takes it away. Another second chance opportunity for the Eagles. Bryant Thomas, 7th rebound of the day. Davis down the left side of the lane, feeds Thomas left block, glides in, but Sherman meets him at the summit and blocks the shot. Sherman Robinson with the redirect. Wolves the other way. Ford, high arcing layup won't drop. Tussle for the rebound. Trip Davis was sent into the stands, but he's called for his 3rd personal, and the team's 9th on the battle for the rebound. 98 seconds left. And the Wolves will send Sherman Robinson to the line, where he's 3 of 4 on the day. 81% shooter on the season. Calmly buries the first, nothing but net. 53-44, 9-point lead for the Eagles. Carson-Newman hasn't scored in 2 minutes, though. Granted, that's a whopping 2 possessions. Kenny Pate says officials time. I think Sherman Robinson has some blood on him. and Newberry sports medicine staff will come tend to him. Well, Carson-Newman's beach volleyball team is in attendance. Normally expect the football team to be the one that leads the charge in making the noise, but Cat Lynn's group has been at full throat all game long. And I don't know if I've ever heard a weirder awe over a guy getting blood mopped up. They've kept good positive vibes down there, too. All right, Sherman Robinson, one more free throw, lines it up and knocks it down. 8-point game, 53-45 Eagles, 98 seconds left. Carson-Newman hasn't scored in 2:14. Bush triggers into Luke Brennigan in the backcourt, and Marcus Ford picks him up. Brennigan over the timeline, center court. Ford comes to guard him. Brennigan, right hand dribbles against Ford, spins around and feeds Bush left wing. Down into the left corner, Davis. Eagles can take this down to about 1:08 if they use the entirety of the shot clock. Zhao, right wing, 10 to shoot. Flips Brennigan head of the key. Brennigan, 6 and 5 over to Zhao, right wing. Dials, long distance, in and out, no good. Touched every part of the iron before rattling out. 65 seconds left. Wolves grab the rebound and bring it front court, trailing by 8. Ford, head of the key, drives on Thomas, goes to the cup and finger rolls it home high off the window. Wolves have cut it to 6. 53-47. 53 seconds left. Eagles haven't scored in 2:47. Carson-Newman. Brennigan will dribble it over the timeline and promptly be fouled by Marcus Ford. It's a 4th on him, a 10th on the Wolves. 2 free throws for Luke Brennigan and a chance for him to stop a 2-minute 55-second scoring drought. So 2 free throws here for Luke Brennigan. Bends the knees, shoots the first, calmly converts. 13 for Luke Brennigan. He leads all Eagles in scoring, 1 of 3 in double digits. Been a defensive slugfest here in Holt. 3rd game in school history where the Eagles have had double-digit blocks, sitting on 10, 1 off the school record. 2nd free throw for Brennigan. He gets the charity roll off the front of the 10. Back to a 3-possession lead. 8-point game, Eagles, 55-47, 42 seconds left. Ford drives, dishes, and throws a pass out of bounds into the left corner. And that ball smashed one of Carson-Newman's fans sitting on the first row. Eagle ball after the 9th Newberry giveaway of the half. Bush triggers into John Zhao in the backcourt. Zhao nearly lost the handle on it, gathers it back in. Zhao flips it into the front court. Thomas taps it up, but Strimlow steals it for the Wolves. Shot clock off, 27 seconds left. Wolves down 8. Ford, middle of the lane, pull up. Jay, 15-footer, rattles out. Davis grabs the rebound. Shot clock is off. Carson-Newman can dribble out the final moments in this one if the Wolves don't foul. Brennigan over the timeline. Gets it to Zhao in the right corner, dumps it to Bush right block. Newberry not fouling. Bush feeds Zhao right of the lane. He will dribble out the final moments. Buzzer, ball game, comeback, complete. Carson-Newman uses an 18-3 run to rally and turn a 9-point second half deficit into a 55-47 win over the Newberry Wolves. Wolves lose their 2nd straight, fall to 500 on the year at 9-9 and 9-7 in sack play, while the Eagles improve to 14-7 and 11-6 in league action. Carson-Newman cut down on the turnovers in the second half, rebounded the ball far better after halftime, and that turns the tide to an Eagle win, 55-47. Domino's postgame report is headed your way when we come back after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
Grab a slice. Our coverage of CN Hoops continues with the Domino's postgame report on the Eagles Sports Network.
Since 1916, a lot of independent agents have recommended auto owners insurance, and a lot of parents have taken that recommendation to heart. So have a lot of their children and grandchildren and great-grandchildren. As we celebrate our first 100 years, Auto Owners Insurance thanks all those who have put their trust in us, and all the generations who will.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City has deals for Carson-Newman students. Bring in your valid student ID when you order for pickup or delivery, and Domino's in Jefferson City will give you a steaming hot large one-topping pizza for $4.99. That's a large one-topping pizza for Carson-Newman students for $4.99 at Domino's in Jeff City. Call 865-471-6700 to order. That's 865-471-6700. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
This is the Domino's postgame report on the Eagles Sports Network.
Catching 2-3 won't go down, but Bush elevates and detonates.
Your stats breakdown, a conversation with Chuck Benson, and player interviews are all headed your way. Today's game is also brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative, AEC, bringing the winning game plan to your team. By Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Pepsi, the official beverage of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By Magaha Electric, providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By InterDigital, IT support and marketing laser-focused on your success. By the Bible Insurance Agency, the agency that's service-built. By Aramark, a foundation of fresh food and speedy service. By Lisa's Country Kitchen, the best food for the best prices. By Quality Suites, an official hotel of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Tennessee National Guard, a generation of volunteers. And by ShopCNEagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Let's head back to the arena and the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
Well, Holt Fieldhouse is turning into a house of horrors for opposing teams to enter and try to score points for a second straight game. Carson-Newman holds its opposition below 50 at home. The Eagles win a defensive slugfest, 55-47 over the Newberry Wolves. Eagles were down by 9, 5 minutes into the second half, but used an 18-3 run over the next 4 minutes to turn the tide and prevail by a final score of 55-47. It's the first time that Carson-Newman has won a game when it scored fewer than 60 points since the semifinals of last year's SAC tournament. That was a 60-59 win at Tusculum for Carson-Newman. And boy, this game pretty much an inverse of the meeting in Eliezer Arena. In that game, Carson-Newman built the lead, lost it in the second half going cold. And in this game, Newberry builds the lead, goes cold in the second half, and loses it thanks to a big 18-3 Carson-Newman run. Eagles hold the Newberry Wolves to 30.9% shooting from the field. That is a season low for shooting percentage allowed by Carson-Newman. Meanwhile, the Eagles do the job and turn the tide in terms of two things: rebounding and ball security. In the first half, Carson-Newman had turned it over 10 times, and Newberry was outscoring the Eagles in second chance points 9-0. From the 15-minute mark of the second half on, Carson-Newman forces 9 Newberry turnovers and scores 6 points off of them. And then, conversely, you look to the rebounding. Carson-Newman out-rebounds the Wolves by 5 for the game and outscores Newberry in terms of second chance points 10-4 over the final 15 minutes to help turn the tide on a night where shots were not dropping. Carson-Newman shoots 38.8% from the field. Again, these two teams came in as the top two scoring defenses in the South Atlantic Conference, and well, that was on display today. The jump shot faced its death in Holt Fieldhouse. So Carson-Newman uses the dominant defensive effort to carry it. It came with elite rim protection. Carson-Newman with 10 blocked shots on the day. That is the third time in school history that the Eagles block double-digit shots in a single game, and is second only to the quarterfinal game in last year's SAC tournament to Wingate. Bryant Thomas had 5 rejections on the day. That's one off the single-game school record and does put him in square possession of first place on the all-time career blocks list with 113. He passes Andy Tipton for the career record, and, well, he still has a season and some change to go. So the Eagles do the job and prevail 55-47 over the Newberry Wolves, guided by a stellar defensive second half. I'm Adam Cavalier alongside Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Chuck, for really a second straight game in Holt, things are pretty even in the first half, but defensively you take it to another level after halftime.
Yeah.
Had some big brutes inside, have a big brute on your lap here today.
Yeah.
And Carson-Newman gets the job done with a great second half performance. What did you see from your team, especially on that 18-3 run to flip the script?
Well, first of all, I want to say how much I appreciate our student section. I thought they were locked in and really gave us an advantage, an edge. They were inspirational, and we're really thankful for that. I like the fact we had a lot of people here today. It's just, finally, this really felt normal in terms of the people and the energy in the place. It makes for a nice Saturday evening. But, yeah, man, defensively, we challenged our guys going into this game. We knew that Newberry was legit. They are legit. And we knew it was going to be tough, and it would take our best. And I thought our defense was if this very well may be the best defensive performance we've had this year. I'll need to look at the tape to clarify and to be sure. But just my initial thought is that we defended about as well as we could based on what I saw in real time and based on the numbers.
Hold Newberry to 22.7% shooting after halftime. Blocked 10 shots. How much of this was predicated by elite rim protection? Not just from Bryant Thomas tonight. Tyler Bowens and Joshua Butts really kind of came into their own down low.
Yeah, I mean, several guys. Well, obviously Bryant is Bryant, and as we've said, he's a very unique kind of defender at this level. The other guys did it too. Tyler Bowens had a couple blocks. Josh Butts, Trip Davis had one. So, yeah, that sends a message. But it was more than just the rim protection, the blocks. I think our guys were very mindful of personnel. Marcus Ford, who's one of the best scorers and threats in this league from beyond the arc, is held with no threes, 4 points. And the 4 games prior to this, he was averaging 5 made threes a game. So to keep him with no threes, 2 of 10. Quan Davis McCullum, again, one of the best post players in this league, scoring the ball. He has 4 points. You can't stop them all. T.J. Brown got his, but, man, I thought overall, like, our guys were locked in on personnel, locked in on what we knew we needed to try to be seeing and defending. And really, the second half in particular, man, just they absolutely just set a new standard for defensive performance.
Let's talk about Bryant Thomas, new career record holder for blocks, 113. a season plus left.
Yeah.
He was just a monster down low tonight.
Well, there's one thing I would bet on right now, okay? Cav, I would bet my home, a year, I bet it all, that if Bryant Thomas is playing at Carson-Newman, he will block at least one more shot. I would bet it. I bet it all. He's an elite defender, an elite shot blocker. Hold on. What just happened?
I was delivered something. We keep talking about Bryant. Maintain focus. Maintain poise.
I want to see how good I am. I just want to get a whiff, and I'll tell you what this is.
You are neither maintain. This is awful.
This is
freeze frame for the YouTube video shot.
I smell Mama Zhao's home cooking. Kung Pao chicken.
I asked
possibly
you
General Tso's.
To maintain poise. And what are you doing here? You're salivating at the mouth over food instead of talking about basketball.
I just said, let me take a whiff of it.
I know, and you took a long whiff. You're
took a long drag on a long drag.
A long, drawn out sniff.
Well, I've got mine to go home too. So, anyway, but Bryant Thomas. Back to Bryant Thomas. Elite. We're fortunate to have a guy that does what he does, and I'm just so glad that he's turned into the player he's turned into. Man, I love coaching him. He has fun. He's energized, energetic, and he does what he does like nobody else.
That 18-3 run. You're down by 9. What was it that sparked that burst?
That's second tier, man. I think it was like Tyler Bowens, Josh Butts, I think Zal was there at that point, and then Tripp and Luke, and it was getting stops and converting baskets over and over and over again. Getting stops, converting baskets, and that's a recipe for winning. And that's how we were able to establish ourselves and get that surge that allows us to take the lead.
There are two things that stood out to me at halftime for a reason why you were down: turnovers, and not through it felt like any fault of your own, but offensive rebounding. They had 5 team rebounds at the halftime break. And had scored off of every one of them. What did you do to tamp down those two areas? And the game swings when they end in your favor.
Well, I mean, we just reminded our guys that we're turning the ball over too much. We had 10 at the half. I think we ended up with 14, so we really sort of cut that down the second half. And really, even those turnovers, I think 3 were where we got stops and had the ball and then turned right back over to them. So, not only did we turn the ball over, and that led to points, but they were rebounding on the offensive end and getting points. Two-thirds, way over two-thirds of their points were off of our turnovers and off of offensive rebounds. So our guys, we just emphasized it, and credit to our players, man. They went out there and then followed through, taking care of their job based on what we emphasized. And that's them.
How about Luke, the old man Brennigan? 14 points coming back with a back injury.
Yeah.
And did you take him off the floor after he sat out the first 5 minutes of the game where he didn't get the start?
No, I didn't. And it was pretty clear that he could go, he could play, and he, like I've told you before, man, he really is our quarterback. Kev, this could be a problem in any second. This camera's going to be wiped out by this full court game of Team Benson, Team Wood versus Carson-Newman co-eds. It's
you saw the panic in my eyes.
Yeah, it could be a problem, but I trust Luke. Luke's our quarterback, and we were oh gosh, that was an ACL tear right there, and we needed him on the court. We just needed him on the court, and he delivered.
This is one of the moments where I wish we had a camera operator for these things.
Should I bench my 2? I've got control of 2 of the people out there. I can sub them out immediately.
That would put a halt to this madness, but they're having fun as long as the men's basketball program is willing to replace the camera.
Cap, let me tell you what. After a win, you can get about anything out of me.
All right. I'll let them keep playing as long as you're good for the
After
camera.
A win, you can get about anything out of me.
This interview has been just about as delightfully disjointed as any. I can't believe I'm saying this, get to stay at home. Big one on Wednesday night. Tusculum comes in here.
Yeah. I mean, we know what it is, and it'll be very similar to this. I knew how this game was going to be, and for your contemporary fan of basketball, you didn't enjoy this today. Okay, for your traditional people, you loved it because it was just back alley street fight. Back Alley Street Fight Part 2 will be Wednesday. So for people that want to see a fast-paced, finessey, 67 3-point attempts, a Newberry Carson-Newman, Tusculum Carson-Newman game really ain't where to come.
I'm somewhat Jason Taylor, known for his free-flowing dribble drive motion offenses at Anderson. Really, it's gone, at least when the Eagles have seen him. This has been an absolute rock fight this season, and a bit of a surprise, at least from an offensive standpoint, for what you would come to expect from a Jason Taylor's team. Unquestionably, best defensive teams he's put out on the field, on the court.
No question. No question. They're defending at a high level, man. They make it hard for you. They still have very, very good offense. They have some very, very good players. They got some of the best players in our conference on that roster. So it's a tough challenge for anybody. There's reason they beat some people. They've had some good wins this year, so it's not surprising. But I just thought today our guys wanted a little bit more, and that's not to say that Anderson didn't. They wanted to – or Anderson. I'm thinking about when he's at Anderson. I'm not saying Newberry didn't. Not saying Newberry didn't, but, I mean, both these teams really, really fought, and, we just happened to come out on the right side of it today.
All right, Chuck, pleasure as always. Congrats on a 55-47 win over the Wolves.
Thanks, Kev.
That's Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Time now for our AEC electrifying play of the day. It won't go to one of his blocks, but we'll give it to Bryant Thomas. An early and one sparked the surge for the Eagles in the second half.
To the cup, can't hit the layup. Thomas, an offensive rebound, goes up, shoves it in with two hands, counted off the glass plus a foul. A strong take from Bryant Thomas and a second person.
That is our AEC electrifying play of the day. Make the right call for energy efficiency and score big savings today. Contact AEC. They are your trusted energy partner. AEC, powering the Carson-Newman Eagles, Mossy Creek, and your life. After all, you're not just a utility customer. You are a co-op member. Adam Cavalier alongside Carson-Newman's new career blocks king, Bryant Thomas. 5 on the day, 113 for your career. Number 1 in school history. What's that mean to you?
Yeah, it's a crazy feeling. I always knew I had a little, knack for blocking shots, but it's crazy. It's crazy though. It's a crazy feeling right now.
5 on the day. Part of just the third overall double-digit block day in Carson-Newman basketball history. Things are going pretty well for rejections when Trip Davis has one. What'd you see out of Tyler Bowen's Joshua Butts to kind of deliver some elite rim protection as well?
They was getting after it too. They were just playing hard. They gave us that little that burst we needed to get it. I think we tied it, or they get us up, I think. But
honestly, this game was a blur. Normally, I have that didactic memory of what went down. All I know, 18-3 run.
Yeah.
And it felt like the rejections were a part of what sparked things, especially in the second half.
Yeah, we know when usually when we get stops and we run the transition, we usually produce some offense. So we always know just defense first, offense second.
Defensively, the effort off the charts in the second half. Newberry just makes 5 shots, 5 of 22 from the field. What'd you do to put the clamps down on the Wolves?
We just knew there was a tough team. We had some bad history with them before, and we just came out and just knew that it wasn't going to be easy. And we just put more emphasis on defense, and that's what we just tried to do.
Genuinely, this felt like a tournament-type
Yeah.
game. I mean, both Carson-Newman and Newberry,
Yeah.
bodies all over the floor.
Yeah.
Give me some sense of what it was like with that degree of intensity, and we aren't in February yet.
Yeah. We just knew over the past years that they was going to be a tough team. We knew we had that mindset going in, like, we got to be tough. Like, we just had to go in, get stops, everybody crash, defend, box out. We just knew that was the main points.
All right, turn your attention to another team that will be another war Wednesday,
Yeah.
Tusculum.
Yep.
Probably 2 of the most physical teams in the SAC, and Carson-Newman and the Pioneers. What do you have to do to continue some really stellar defense here in Holt over these last 2 back-to-back foes that you've held under 50?
Yeah, we know Tusculum is especially a good team, one of the top teams in the conference. So we just got to be ready. We got to start off on defense and get stops. Like, that's our main plan.
All right, BT, thanks for the time. Congrats on the
Yep.
school record.
Thank you.
That is junior center Bryant Thomas. We'll continue on the Domino's postgame report. Luke Brennigan to the microphone when we get back after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long, from the morning with their $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
At Aramark, this year we go back to our foundation. At Aramark, we are great food and great service with great guests. That is the Aramark way. From coffee at Maples to sandwiches in Stokely, Aramark is here to produce high-quality food for you. A foundation of fresh food, a foundation of speedy service, and a foundation that's built for you, now and for the future. That is the Aramark way.
Miss out on tonight's postgame interviews? Check cneagles.com for stats, recaps, and videos from tonight's games. We close out the Domino's postgame report in 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
I joined the Guard for the simple fact that I could be home and also in the military. So I can have a civilian job and also in the military. I would tell somebody who's trying to join the Guard or thinking about it that it's a great opportunity. Opportunities for school, training, discipline, leadership. There's a lot of opportunities. It broadens your perspective.
Text 278-ACR to 70000 to join the Tennessee Army National Guard.
Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles.
Back on the Domino's postgame report as Carson-Newman prevails over the Newberry Wolves by a final score of 55-47. I'm Adam Cavalier alongside Luke Brennigan. Luke, well, you didn't get the start, held out because of concerns over your back breaking again.
What?
But 35 minutes. Clearly feeling good with a team-high 14 points. Break down this last week for you. This time, I guess on Monday, you were going through warm-ups, and then all of a sudden you seize up, and now you're back at it. What about the job of the training staff to get you back ready for action where you're capable of playing 35 minutes?
Yeah, I mean, I was working with Brian all week. We did tons of stuff. Shout out to him. He got me right. He got me back ready to play. I thought I felt good enough to play at LMU, but CB wouldn't let me go. I really wanted to play then. But no, shout out to Brian. I felt good tonight. I felt 100% before the game, and I feel good now. So hopefully that continues over to Wednesday.
All right, congratulations on getting away from your old man status. 14 points on a night where scoring was at a premium. What did it take to put the ball in the cup against a Newberry team who's second in the league in scoring defense?
Well, I took 8 threes, so, I mean, I shot a lot of shots. I wasn't very efficient, but I shot open shots. And that's what we tell our team to do, and that's what we just emphasize. Shoot open shots, shoot the shots that we practice every day, and usually they'll fall for us.
Defensively, the effort was off the charts, especially in the second half.
Yeah.
Newberry, 5 of 22 from the field. What did you do to put the clamps down on the Wolves?
I mean, yeah, it was just really – we want to limit their variety of their shot types. So we wanted to take away Ford's threes, try to limit T.J. Brown, and then really get the ball out of McCollum's hands. And that's what we did. Yeah, McCollum, 4 points. He's our leading scorer. Ford had 4 points too, so we did a really good job on those two guys.
And Brown, even though he has 19, he needed 16 shots.
Exactly.
To get there. You've held 2 straight teams here at home under 50 points. What is it about the home confines that's led to some really extra zesty defense?
We trust our scheme. We really do. We trust that if we get beat off the dribble, we can just send him into BT and he'll do his job. And then we go find somebody else and help him box out, but he'll probably get the rebound too. So it's really what we do. We just trust our scheme, trust each other, play together on both sides of the ball, and just play aggressive.
I mean, let's not forget about the number 4 rim protector today, Trip Davis, who had his first block of the season.
There we go.
Things are going pretty good when you have 10 blocks and Trip, or if you had one too, that'd also be a rare collector's item.
I have a block this year.
You do. I said it's a rare collector's item. 1 block. You look at that rim protection, 10 blocks on the day. Just how sky high is the confidence when not just Bryant Thomas, but Joshua Butts and Tyler Bowens also are blocking multiple shots today.
Yeah, I mean, it's huge. We can really pressure out on the ball then when we know we have that reliability in there. So, I mean, it's just huge. It boosts our confidence, and it really ties our defense in all together.
This was an old school Big Ten type feel to the game. Kind of a Wisconsin mindset, one might say. And you kind of turn your attention to another type of game Wednesday that breeds that atmosphere. Tusculum should be a very physical, highly entertaining game if you are a fan of Big Ten basketball. What do you have to do to build on this one with the Pioneers coming in here?
Just do the preparation. We know what we need to do. We played them really well at their place earlier this year. Trust our scout and just be ready to play, have some fun, be ready to go. We know what we need to do, so we'll be ready.
All right, Luke, thanks for the time. Congrats on your return to the floor and a win.
Thank you, Cav.
That is junior guard Luke Brennigan as Carson-Newman prevails over the Newberry Wolves 55-47. Our next presentation of Carson-Newman Athletics comes your way on Tuesday when baseball opens up its season against Milligan. 3 p.m. first pitch from the Silver Diamond Baseball Complex against the Milligan Buffs. Back at it with basketball on Wednesday, Carson-Newman and Tusculum. That's a 5:15 airtime, 5:30 tip for the women's game. Men's game scheduled for 7:30 p.m. For Jay Adams back inside the studio, as well as our crew here in Holt Fieldhouse, our director tonight, Gary LaPrairie, replay operator Richard Martin, and our camera crews, Aaliyah Durant, Mia Toribio, Cliff Cole, and Micah Edwards. I'm Adam Cavalier. Thanks for joining us. Once again, the final score from Holt. It's Carson-Newman 55 and Newberry 47. We'll talk to you on Tuesday. Until then, have a pleasant rest of your Saturday. Good night, everybody.
You've been listening to the Domino's postgame report on the Eagle Sports Network. Today's game has been brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative, AEC, bringing the winning game plan to your team. By Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Pepsi, the official beverage of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By Magaha Electric, providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By InterDigital, IT support and marketing, laser-focused on your success. By the Bible Insurance Agency, the agency that's service-built. By Aramark, a foundation of fresh food and speedy service. By Lisa's Country Kitchen, the best food for the best prices. By Quality Suites, an official hotel of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Tennessee National Guard, a generation of volunteers. And by ShopCNEagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. The executive producer of the Eagle Sports Network is Matt Pope. Producers Adam Cavalier, Michael Watdrang, Richard Big Daddy Martin, Brian White, and Justin J-Dog Franklin. I'm staff announcer Carl Shannon. A special thanks to Carson-Newman and University President Charles A. Fowler. Stay tuned to these stations for information on our next presentation of Carson-Newman basketball. In the meantime, visit CNEagles.com for recaps, highlights, and interviews from today's game. This is the Eagle Sports Network.